Hello everyone, good evening. This is Ginni Aneja, and I thought why not do one extra video for not the sun sign. So I finished with the sun signs, but for the world at large, and find out what is going to happen. Um, because when I did my numerology video, I felt or I think that there may be certain major events that may happen this month. It could be political, it could be natural disasters and things like that. So I'll just do a quick video, general for the world at large. Okay, first I will see about COVID. So, what is happening about COVID? Is COVID going to it's going to take time, it's going to take long. So people are working at it, and there is a lot of struggle that people are going through. But when is it going to end? I hope it'll end this year. Oh, March, April, May? Yes, by the end of May. So by the beginning of May, in fact, it should end. At least I think so. At least that's what my cards are telling me. 2 months by March and April. So by the beginning of May, it should end. Now, is it going to end because of the vaccine? Possible. Is the vaccine safe? Okay. Yeah, it is kind of. Okay, but there are certain hidden elements. So there is a lot of talk about the vaccine being not safe and being, more like a tracking substance in that. So is that true? Yes, there may be lot more to that. Lot more to that. So I'm not saying that there may be a tracking substance, but there are other things that may be connected with that. It is not very good for health to take it. No, no, it is not. So, is there going to be another lockdown in India, in Maharashtra? No. So um, all this talk about COVID increasing in England, what about that? Okay, that is going to get better. They are really working at it, and that is going to get better. That will also end by May. And when it comes to USA, okay, now USA is going through a lot of stress. There is a lot happening. There is a lot happening on the political level, a lot of stress. And I don't see COVID ending in USA very soon, or rather, um, vaccine vaccine is definitely going to be given, and will it be able to control? Yes, to a large extent. Will it USA and Canada be safe to travel, and people will get back to their lives by the month of May? Yes. So even in USA, it's going to be fine. I don't want to ask about all the other places. Australia, Australia, yes, will be fine. It's going to take a little bit of time. I think a lot of people are going to resist the vaccines in Australia, and they probably would have to be paid to take the vaccine. I think so. So it'll suddenly go, but I feel there may be some elements who may actually purposely uh, transport it, or maybe have COVID and not realize and travel to another countries and take it there. Okay, so this was about COVID. Now let's see what's happening at the political front. As far as USA is concerned, I was actually planning to come live and do this, but I'm really too tired to take a long session because then again, questions and everything. But yeah, I'm coming live tonight. So, what about the situation of USA? All major cards. So, things are going to improve. Um, I think things are going to improve in USA, and people will not be very happy with the way things go ahead. There is still that confusion about Trump and Biden, and people are not going to be happy with the outcome. Who is eventually going to, is it going to be Trump? It's going to be Trump. And honestly speaking, I have done this question, Trump or Biden, myself a couple of times, and every single time I've got Trump. So, how is that going to change things for USA, and how is that going to change things for the world? For the world, things will change. But yeah, I get the devil card here. So, um, things will start moving very soon. In fact, there is going to be a lot that is happening, that is going to happen after Trump comes. And it is, there are certain elements, uh, illegal people who may have to go underground. There are certain uh, people who will be exposed. Everyone who's doing all the illegal activities, they will be exposed, and it will be like a fresh start. So it's really going to be wonderful for USA. As far as the world is concerned, uh, these people who are exposed, who go underground, who run away from there, they may actually move out of USA, but that uh, all those activities that they're doing in USA, they will actually divert that towards the world, because of which uh, because of which there is going to be for them, and for the world, change in the um, financial status of a lot of people, and some people will suddenly do very well, some people will suddenly lack for finances, and things will start moving and shifting so soon and so fast that you won't know what hit you. As far as India is concerned, how is this going to affect India? So there is going to be a lot of conversation going on, and about the bordering states and everything, but eventually it will work better for India. But somewhere there are certain issues that have been okay. It goes off. So certain issues that have been subdued in the past that are going to come up, and that will probably be taken up, raked back again, uh, so that those issues can be solved. So certain internal issues and fights, or I don't know if you want to call it riots, but those kinds of certain issues may come up, but eventually it'll take a very, very long time for things to settle down. But eventually, India will lead the world. I love the card. Just look at this card. So I was recording it on Instagram also, and like usual, I think my uh, storage got full maybe, and it just shut off. So I'll have to post this on Instagram now. So I just need a new phone, I guess. Old phones, that's the issues you face. Either no storage in that horrible Redmi phone that I got, and okay, now I want to know about the farmers issue. Let's see what is happening about the farmers issue. So I believe that this farmers issue will be sorted, and there is a possibility that when the farmers talk to the government, or I know they have already been talking in whatever manner and in whatever way they are doing it, but the government is going to really have a lot of trouble and will eventually have to um, agree to some of their demands. It will be an external factor, or maybe from some other country. So some other countries may intervene and help the farmers get what they want, and the government is really going to have no choice but to agree, and things will go their way. Okay, now the card that I have here, I will show you the card. And the first card that came up. So, you know what this basically tells me is that. Okay. One sec, my card fell down. Okay, I'm so sorry. So this basically, what this tells me is the farmers have money, and the some of them are not real farmers. They have been planted there to create the unrest. Now, is let me confirm, is what I'm saying true or not? To some extent, not entirely true, but it's not that it's not that uh, not only that other elements have been added to this group, but even the farmers have actually been paid uh, or being helped by these negative elements to continue their protest, so that um, there are other elements. See, I'll tell you why. There are other elements who are playing truant, shrewd games, political games, and instigating the farmers, the fire. So, instigating the farmers to continue with this protest, and they, the agenda they have is not, uh, you know, um, is not actually to help the farmers, but the agenda they have is to uh, create issues for the government. Okay. And when is this farmers issue going to be sorted? I hope it will be sorted this year. Possible. By the end of this year? Possible. There will be talks by the end of this year. But okay, let me ask. This is March. So March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So it's only by the end of this year. So only by the end of this year that finally things, as far as this farmers' protest is concerned, may actually head anywhere positive. And the farmers, I'm not saying will have their way 100%, but yes, they may get some relief. And this is a long battle. I think in whatever manner any of us can help them, because rainy season is yet to begin and I don't know what they will go through. Although they've been given all kinds of facilities there, and much better than any of us sitting at home. And but how will, so if the farmers are going to be in protest till December, then what is going to be the state of affairs as far as food grains is concerned? I hope the country will have enough. No, no, there's going to be an issue. Okay, now coming to issues, is there going to be any natural disasters? So, there is kind of going to be natural disasters. So, the tower card. So, if you see the card, although it's reversed, if you see the card, do you see that tower falling? So I have spoken about earthquakes and landslides in my numerology video. So in a way, so I'm just going to ask the questions to cards on behalf of y'all. Is there going to be earthquakes? Yes. Are there going to be landslides? Uh, More than landslides, is it going to be in the sea? Something to do with water, Queen of Cups. So there is a possibility of landslides, but near the coastal region. So landslides near the coastal region. And now are there going to be any kind of famines? Oh, yes. Oh, my God. Okay. So there could be famines. Now, when the devil card comes, and every time it comes, it reminds me of, whatever that has been uncovered in all these months about the human trafficking and the drug trafficking. So, is drug trafficking still continuing? In a manner, yes. Possible. Is it happening in a big way? Um, yeah, it is. But it's more about being transported within India or outside India. Yes, both. Within India, a lot. Is it coming from, I'm sorry about that. Is it coming from outside? Yes, it is coming from outside. I think the government really needs to look into this. And now coming to human trafficking or organ scam, is that still happening? This is a card of no, but it is reversed. So it is not happening the way we assume or we have been, uh, thinking about it or hearing about it or reading about it. It is happening via sea. There is a lot of struggle that these people are going through to do it. They are creating illusions of situations and doing it. And again this again points to it's happening by sea. So is it going to happen in March? Possible. Can those children be saved? Yes. So when can these children be saved? On the something to do with the moon. So is it going to be, it's going to be the full moon. So this full moon is just gone. So 28 days from now, uh, the preparations are being done to do that then. So I don't know if any of the people are connected to the agencies, maybe y'all can pass on the message and try and stop that. Okay, so this was general reading for the month of March. Thank you so much for watching. Also, I am going to come tonight with a Reiki healer who's going to talk about Reiki and maybe even have a small gift for y'all. And if you think anybody needs healing, please make sure they are there for this session. It begins at 8:30. And while she's doing it live, I don't know what exactly she's doing and if she's doing it tomorrow. But in case she does, it'll be better that anybody who is sick, anybody who needs emotional, mental, physical, financial, any kind of healing, please make sure you're there. And when it on Friday on the 5th, I have a fitness instructor, or you can say consultant, or a martial art and yoga expert coming on my show to advise you all to give tips to you all about what to do to keep your body fit. And since during the lockdown most of the people have been home and not been able to do much about fitness. Of course, and if you have any health problems like back problems, slip disc, knee problems, you all can always ask questions. And on the International Women's Day, I have a makeup artist coming to guide us and tell us about how to maintain good skin. And I think very soon I should also have a dent, because see, a smile is all about, your face looks good if you have a good smile. Maybe I should have a good dentist to come and talk something about teeth if you have questions. Let me think about it. Meanwhile, you take good care. Share this video with everyone. Thank you so much. Goodbye.